super need it. Trouble, right? And that was the thing. Like, I think I just didn't get a disk drive when I built my very first PC when I first started streaming, because I couldn't afford it. Like, I was, doing the bare minimum to get my PC built, and I was like, oh, I'll get one later, and I just never did because I was like, oh, I don't need one in this era. I don't need one in this day and age anymore. It's kind of pointless. A little bit. Where are they? You. Go kill them, bot. I think I killed my bot. No, I didn't. Okay, we're good. Did you kill my bot? Rude. You still have one, right? Billy? Little Billy. Accutane. Thank you, Mike. That's exactly what it is. Accutane. Yep. I had a friend in college who would, like, shop doctors so that she could... Oh, my God, that's a head. So that she could just keep taking Accutane, because apparently you can only take it once in your life. And if it doesn't work, they just tell you to go fuck yourself because it's so fucking bad for your body. They can't do it more than once or something like that. And she would shop doctors so that she could just take it for the rest of her life because she was so self-conscious about her acne. And she ended up shattering her coccyx sitting down in a chair because her body had literally not any fat or oil in it. And so when she sat down, instead of her coccyx, like, morphing with her ass, it just crumbled under her. Wild. She told me this, and I just could not feel bad. I'm like, you shopped doctors. You did that to yourself. Like, if you had just listened to a fucking educated human being who was like, hey, this is really bad for you, maybe don't do it 5 times in a row, you wouldn't be so fucked. What is red? Is that a... What is blinking? I don't know. Shut up, psycho. 12 month subs. I mean, especially during gift subbing, that was amazing. Sometimes the negative side effects of medicine overpower the benefits. 100%. And, like, I'm not against people taking Accutane to feel better about themselves. Like, as long as you're doing what the doctor said. But it's people that, like, it's like, it was... Oh, that is so creepy. It's basically like, I did my own research back before I did my own research, Like, I went on Google and a few people didn't die when they did Accutane 10 times, so I'm going to do it 10 times. I won't die. And you're just like, oh my God, that hand is so creepy. I don't like the hands. That's what Depo-Lupron is like. You can't take it for longer than, I think, 12 months total in your entire life. It's super toxic and mainly used for prostate cancer, but also for endometriosis. That's basically the concept with Accutane is like, you just shouldn't. It's going to be real bad for, like, your body needs to produce oil and grease, But I completely understand that some people have literal cystic acne that is so painful they can't smile without crying, and I sympathize. Like, I get it. I would do some weird shit to feel as well.
I met with Sinclair today of Sinclair Solutions.
I agree, Cass. They're working on it.
He set up to take problems Ryan doesn't want to admit he has, and make them go away. I could fill 40 front pages of the Tribune with stories about this fella, if he wasn't paying me not to. And he's got work for me, right? I ask what, and he flashes me these $1,000 Steinman teeth saying this job will, quote, change history.
Steinman teeth. Right, it's confirmation bias, Bacon, exactly. They're working on it, Cass. Just, coming from personal experience in the medical system, like, what they're basically doing is they're trying to make it so all hospitals use the same software for medical charting. So, for instance, if all hospitals used Epic for medical charting, then every time I opened a chart in my hospital, I would see every single piece of information from all the other hospitals this patient had been to, if that hospital uses Epic as well, because Epic, like, connects across the internet to itself. But the problem is every hospital has to buy their own software for medical charting, and usually most hospitals end up buying secondhand licenses for really old medical charting software because they can't literally afford anything else, or they don't want to because they want to make money. And so if hospitals all use different charting, we have to... quite literally, I'm not being facetious, we have to print out and fax medical charts between hospitals because faxing is deemed the only safe way to send medical information anymore, I guess. Shit. Fuck. Shit balls. I could hack you. Come here. Now you're mine. Suck my balls. Shit fuck balls. Why? Stop flying. Nah. Shit. I should have healed. Faxing. Fucking faxing. There's, because, you know, HIPAA, we can't do anything that might make your medical information available to a stranger. What the shit? And the internet is penetrable and hackable, but people literally think fax machines don't exist anymore, so no one's hacking the phone lines for fax machines. So, if I want any of your medical information from a hospital that doesn't use Epic, I have to call them and hope the nurse has 5 seconds or 50 minutes or whatever to print off your chart and then fax it to me. Otherwise, I'm in the dark. I have no idea what another doctor's done for you ever. And it's not like you can call, because if your other doctor works day shift and I work night shift, they're not going to be in when I'm at work to call them. So you just end up on this. That's how people can very easily abuse the medical system. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. It doesn't make it okay, but. The medical industry is, I think, I'm one of the only reasons that faxing still exists. Like, why would it exist outside of that? All the charts I currently work on are paper can attest. No shit. One of the smaller hospitals I worked at, they made us do double charting, and it was crazy. I think we actually used Cerner, which is just one of the many pieces of software out there that you can use to do medical charting. But they made us do paper charting and then chart it into the computers on top of that, just in case. And it was fucking mind-numbing. Like, paper charting. What year is it? Shit. I would like to hack you, please. Please let me hack your... Really? Yeah, that's what I thought, motherfucker. Now you're mine. You've been abused by the medical system just this morning? Hot. I'm sorry. I feel like, not to, like, lessen what you're going through, but, like, anyone in the medical system is being abused by it. That's the thing. They're trivial to tap, so no one is, so that's why we still trust them. Because people think they don't even fucking exist anymore. A few years ago, some medical office kept sending people faxes to my phone number, and they were showing up as PDFs. What the fuck? Oh, basically I code on the paper and then we do charge entry posting on the computer. I cannot wait for Epic. Epic is phenomenal. Like, the growing pains of the changeover obviously is terrible and you have a bad time. But aside from that, it is so user-friendly. It's just so much cleaner. And even just talking to the coders that I work, like, a lot of respiratory therapists actually go into medical coding because you make better money. And they said that, you know how you guys go in and, like, customize our charting software? I don't know if you've ever done that, but most hospitals, the computer science department goes in and, you know, gets rid of stuff we don't chart, whatever. It's just so clean. There's no fuckery in there. Like, most charting software, you just end up pressing, most of the time I'm on a computer, I'm just pressing tab. I'm just tabbing past all the charting that we don't use, because you can't get rid of it. And Epic, you can get rid of anything you want. Like, you can really customize it, and it's so nice. So, like, charting for nurses and respiratory actually looks different. We're not both just tabbing past each other's charting shit for an hour. Amazing. Dude, Best Belly, that actually happened to me at one of the hospitals I worked with. They set up a system where they would, all of your pages that would go to your work phone would go to your personal phone as well, because sometimes the work phones just didn't work in dead areas. So they wanted it to go double to you. And for about a year after I quit that hospital, I was still getting patient information texted to my phone. Like orders. Like, patient XXX needs this medication at this time. Thank you so much. And I text back like, I haven't worked there for 8 months. Please stop this. Cheers. The doc and I spent several minutes discussing how awful it is for everyone. Yep. If you didn't have something to print that file out, you'd get it as a PDF or Excel sheet or something. Yeah. You mean there isn't a 3-inch thick folders for every patient? Not anymore. Some hospitals still hoard them, but for the most part, it's all computerized. Weird, huh? Cheers. Do I smoke weed? Mm-mm. Drugs are bad, okay? I would never dance with the devil's lettuce. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I still haven't fucked. We're on our way to find Incinerate, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah. No shit, the rest of the hospital's all on Epic. Us poor anesthesia coders are the last ones still using paper. Probably because what you do is, like, mildly important. So they're like, let's save that one until we know what the fuck we're doing, you know? I'm gonna lose that body. How dare you? Bye-bye. Suck my butt. Bitch! Not today, ho. Where are you? Come here. Did they kill him? Did you get him? He didn't have an epic death moment? Lame. Dude, missile. No shit. One of the hospitals. I mean, it really, that's the problem. There's no, like, standardization right now. So hospitals kind of have, how would you say, like, their say in how charting is done, as long as they're, basically, literally, the reason hospitals give a fuck about charting is if a patient tries to sue us, we take the charting to court, and it is our paper trail, quote unquote, as to what we did, our proof of what we did. And one of the hospitals I worked at, the one I was talking about where we had to do paper charting on top of normal, like, computer charting, you would have to paper chart, computer chart, and then all night long, you would have to write down, I mean, we do this at every hospital anyways, you write down every single time you go into a patient's room, what you did, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, just on your personal notes. But at the end of the night, so like from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m., I would have to sit at a computer and manually key in item numbers, charging my patients for every single little tiny thing I did all night long. That's how I learned it cost about around $400 every time I looked at a patient. Like, literally just looked through a door, and I was like, who the fuck's making that money? Because it ain't me. It was literally mind-numbing. And at the end of your shift, like 5 to 7 a.m., like, that is not when you want to sit down, but that's what you'd have to do, sit there and key in fucking nasal cannulas, oxygen. We had to charge for the oxygen coming out of a wall. It was crazy. Like, the amount of money they paid me to do that probably wasn't worth the you know... Oh, look, it's the little sister creepiness. Shit. I'm gonna get that. Nurse took me back holding a file and said, that's not my file because it's way too small. Nurse laughed, then checked. There was another patient at the office with my name, just different middle names. Oh, that's creepy. Hi, Anubis. How are you, love? Until I started working there, I just thought anesthesia was basically putting you to sleep, whatever. Nope. An anesthesia's job is to keep you alive while the surgeon do the job. Yeah. Anesthesiologists are one of the few people in a hospital who actually have more liability on their head than I do. And I think it's literally because they're also in charge of the meds and the ventilator, like in a surgery. Like, they do it all. They're the only, I think. Not the only, but one of the few. Please stop. Go kill. Kill! Shit. What up, Kills? How are you? Anubis, basically, the item number would be the liters times the amount of time that it was on. And it would charge for that. Like no other hospital I've ever worked at in my life charges for oxygen. like, it's just something we throw on and off of patients casually as deemed necessary, you know what I mean? Like, it's not something I would even consider, but they definitely care. Fuck, I just want to fucking... I want that. Yeah. So for instance, if you were satting 95%, I'd probably put you on 3 to 4 liters on a nasal, and then it would be based on like what the oxygen delivery system was, whether or not it was a non-rebreather or a nasal cannula or a whatever else I had at the moment. High flow nasal cannula is another thing we have. That's pretty wild. Please die, please die, please die, please die. Jesus Christ. You want oxygen and water? Yeah. It is soul destroying. It's disgusting. And like the amount of times that most of my shift I've spent on the phone fighting an insurance company to cover something super necessary for a patient. And the person I'm speaking to from the insurance company is not a medical professional and doesn't know what way their ass is pointing. Like there was a really, really common medication that we give to patients who have asthma or have a breathing issue, but they have a heart rate issue on top of that. Like, oh my God, look at all the plasmids. So for instance, if you already have kind of a high heart rate or high blood pressure, I'm not just going to give you albuterol because that will increase your heart rate. Hold on.
Of their life's blood. Rapture is a body, Delta. I am the voice, and Big Sister is the hand. When Rapture speaks of you, it says only this. Sleep now. Your day is done.
Lamb wants me dead and I hate her. She creeps me out. Ramping up laser stuff for Christmas. Ooh, fuck yeah. Anesthesia has their work cut out. With me, if it's not enough, I wake up too much, I go into cardiac arrest and other shit. It's very hard to keep me between those two extremes. It's a tiny margin or whatever the word is. No, I totally get it. It's scary shit. Hey, C-Town. I feel like shit. It's like the Beatles. If you take a walk, I'll tax your feet. Word. Seriously. Yeah. My room doc was incredulous that Aetna denied a chest CT for an ILD patient. They do all the time. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So, regular albuterol or just like a puffer inhaler, one of the side effects is it makes you shaky and makes you feel like you have had too much coffee. And the wild. I mean, my joy, my meds, my antipsychotics and whatnot, they are cheaper just using coupons from the internet as opposed to health insurance. Health insurance is more expensive than using like online coupons. I need health. I am so gonna die. Again. My pharmacy has a sign rule, whatever, that says they reserve the right to give you generic instead of brand name unless you or your doc require name brand. How can they, what would be a reason they required name brand? I mean, Ember, call me out if this is bullshit, but could you just say that America operates off racism and classism? We don't even need to put the stuff in front of it. We could just, it's kind of a blanket statement that's pretty fucking real these days. Dude, this one's so greedy. The first one, I was overloaded. I was rich and I had everything and I had them on the same difficulty. And in this one, I'm just dying, but I'm kind of into it. It's okay. I'm into it. I like a challenge. I agree with you, Ember. You know what I'm saying? It's just I feel like it's kind of everything in America. The older I get, the more I educate myself on real history and stuff. I'm like, oh my God. I'm glad my family's fresh off the boat, relatively speaking. I wouldn't want to be a Mayflower child, you know what I'm saying? Once in a while, once in a while, people have a better reaction to one or the other. My mom has a certain med that she feels the diff and prefers name brand, but only one. Interesting. It's got to be something to do with, just how they're made or something like that, you know? Or the coating on them, maybe?
We lost another of the Alpha Series protectors today in testing. Somewhere outside the city limits, he simply vanished. For these men, Rapture has no walls. We must find a method of conditioning them against abandonment of the Little Sisters. Something physical, possibly even lethal. The lab aides are starting to call them Big Daddies. Perhaps there's some genius to that. bonded pairs, connected by a love that kills.
Yeah, yeah. The insurance company puts people in jail technically for being poor. Like, if you can't afford auto insurance in most states. I mean, we were just talking about this the other day in terms of banks. Like, if you overdraft your bank account, your bank goes, oh my gosh, you didn't have enough money to pay for that thing. We're going to charge you money because you didn't have enough money to pay for that thing. It's very fucked up. Like, the whole system. You can destroy the wall machines that dispense medkits for an extra one. Ooh, fuck yeah. Same? Okay, cool. I'm glad I'm not the only one. I know I've played this one the least, but man, do I feel bad at this one compared to the first game. Ooh. Limitless potential with plasmids. That's so creepy. Prey is so good. But yeah, they're very greedy. One of her thyroid meds. Yeah, it's probably has to do, because, you know, like, it is made by a different lab, like, just the way it's synthesized, the coating on the pill, if it's pressed or time release or whatever, like, there are variations in that, but the active ingredient should technically be identical. But how it's delivered, blah, blah. I'm not a pharmacist. I do my best. I want them all. But we need that. Incineration, when it absolutely positively has to erupt in flames. Don't wait. Incinerate. Dude, that's pretty cool. Not Mayflower, but found people in my family since the 1600s. I think I've only gone back as far as like mid 17s. I've gotten to like 1745, which is fucking crazy, really. And the only reason I've been able to research that far back is because they were like Catholic. And Catholics love to keep records on their Catholics.
Light up enemies to 1,000 degrees. Warning, fire spread.
I don't snap with my pointer finger. I snap with my ring finger, or my middle. I mean, only on one very narrow branch because of Catholicism knives, to be honest. It doesn't go very... It's like a very sad... I don't even know. It looks like a Dr. Seuss tree with a very large dick. Or growth, or unicorn horn, I should say. And it's like, oh, there's the Catholics. And here's the Jews and all the other shit. It's not as exciting as you'd think. But if your family was like Catholic, I feel like it just makes it infinitely easier. Or white. Yes, I want the Eve. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Creepy little girls.
Purchase of the Incinerate plasmid. Say, Tom
Incinerate?
here is having a romantic evening with a gal. What would impress her more than lighting the fireplace with a snap of your fingers?
Modi, and can't they get to choose the order of those transactions, which is pretty fuckery. I don't think I was supposed to do that. I mean, knives, honestly, it's such a pointless thing. I feel like I did it, honestly, because my dad is dead, and his whole family is, like, dead or doesn't communicate with us at all. And I just have nothing biologically or physically in common with my mom's side at all. Like, I don't look like my mom's side. I don't have the same, like, medical issues or anything. And so there was just, like, this deep-seated part of me that wanted to connect with something. And everyone said I looked like my dad. So I was like, okay, I'm going to do some genetic shit and try to figure it out. And it's been pretty fun, honestly. Just to, it's fun. But useless, really, in the long term. I'm a little sister in Creek. What the fuck? Oh, she's like showing off her plasmid. I get it. Okay. Alright. I get it. My mom switched her family back to Ireland. Like, there's a castle named for... Oh, me too! We have a castle. I mean, it's the state owns it now, but, like, my sister went and saw it. It was pretty sick. I use the word castle loosely because my cousin, while in the Air Force, was in Ireland. The castle's in crumbling ruin. My sister went and saw ours. I don't know if it was in ruins, though. I'll have to ask her. I don't think so. But it's like a small, it's not like a fucking Buckingham Palace kind of. It's like a stone thing in the fucking hills of Ireland somewhere. But my sister got to go see it, and she like looked at the registry and saw our name, one of our family names or something, and I don't remember. It's been a bit. with the generic versus name brand, it could be about the inactive ingredients. That's what I was thinking. When it comes to allergies and whatnot, my best friend is celiac, and you wouldn't believe this stuff that should not have wheat gluten, and it does, including medications. I believe it. I mean, we learned when I was in school for chem, just learning like under 1% of the physical pill we eat is the active ingredient, and the rest of it is just foobar. That blew me away. Like literally, the physical ingredient and the amount we're taking is so small; it'd be like microscopic, and it would get lost. We would just lose it. So they have to add filler. It's fucking weird. The cool surprises, and knowing that my racist Nana's great grandfather was literally the last black slave to be born into slavery in Canada, is just like those things. They're like fun little like popcorn surprises. But again, it stops right there. I can't go any further than that Cato guy because he was a slave and they weren't even considered human. So like, it's dead. Deadline. But that was cool. There are fun little popcorn moments like that. Yeah. Or like one of the weirdest things is the massive Catholic like dick that comes out of the middle. That's my Nana's side. Everybody has like 12 to 16 children at a time, and they just repeat the exact same names over and over and over and over and over. So I think I've told you guys this. I'm like the 13th Catherine in a row because it would be like John, Catherine, Elvira, something. Like there were just this exact same names over. But every generation would have those 16 kids, and then those kids would go off and have 12 kids, and they would all... So, like, there would end up being 4 Johns, 4 Elizabeths, 6 Catherine. It's just... And it becomes so confusing because they all have the same fucking last name. It drives me... Like, that's the point where I quit. I'm like, oh, God, there's no originality. It's insane. Super small. Yeah, I think ours was, like, basically a fort or something. I'll have to ask her. I don't remember. But it was still kind of cool. Ice Falcon, how are you? I want to set shit on fire. Hello, little Billy. Everything's wet. That's not. She's back. How about a heavy ribbit, bitch? Dad's side, they have traced all the branches back to Sweden. National Nordic Museum here has a private library with all sorts of immigration type stuff. That's really cool. Some of the most fun websites I've found to like just explore are websites that is so broken now. Like newspaper articles, like just going through obituaries. I can't remember which branch it is, but one of my closer grandmothers was straight up run over by a train because her car stalled. Like her cart, like her horse and buggy cart stalled on train tracks. And there was this article that talked about how she was obliterated. I was like, holy shit. What a way to go. Obliterated. I mean, that was the language they used. Yeah. Those are some of the more, like, the obituaries back in the day, family didn't write them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were written by people that wanted them to sound fantastical, which is wild because they did sound fantastical. Shit, I didn't heal. I have a heal though, I think. Obituaries were crazy. And I think one of her kids was with her. And they're like, child and mother obliterated by a train. Some shit like that. It's pretty wild. It was, yeah. Where'd that bitch go? Bitch. Where you at? That's a fun sound you're making. Am I going backwards? Where are you? I don't know this map. I really like your singing voice. Oh my Jesus. And smack the bitch. And don't heal yourself. I think this is the second one. I think this is our second meeting with her. But the first time, like, I just hit her and no damage was ever done. Ever. You know what I mean? Like, I smacked that bitch a lot, but no. She just, like, eventually gave up on me and ran away. Come out. Wait, I went the wrong way again. Isn't she like right next to the Vita Chamber? Isn't this literally where we just were? Bitch, come back!
I like your voice, it's really pretty.
And that was determined to be a lie. She has such little health. Where are you? Found her! Is she dead?
Holy Moses, son. Not even a big sister can keep you down. Well, come on back and melt the ice and we can say goodbye to this 2-bit carny ride.
Wow, I really don't remember this game because I totally thought there was only one big sister. There's more than one big sister? Don't tell me. But like, yeah. This is fun. It's like I haven't played this game. I just haven't played it in so long I really don't remember it. Literally. She's a bitch. That scream, though. Oh, I have a famous actor who's called the White Savage. There's 2 museums dedicated to him, a play written about him in multiple books. What the fuck? Why was he named that? Can I ask? It sounds so bad. Is it as bad as it sounds? It kind of does look like a fucking IUD. I had to think about what you were talking about for a minute, and I was like, oh yeah. There it is. Oh man, I'm so poor. Oh shit, his nickname was from when he was alive. The White Savage. He and his family were kidnapped by Indians here when he was a child. The Indians kept him and raised him and his sibling. Then he was in the Old War's back. Then forget which ones. Kept switching sides in the wars. Whoa. Like by choice? Or was he like kidnapped back and forth? Like pooping back and forth forever?
He's gone. James was the only man I ever loved.
Oh. Oh, you're not gonna keep...
Now it's like he never even came to Rapture. He heard me sing in the limbo room. Came up all bashful. He liked hearing songs about what it's really like to live in this town. I think he's been trying to organize folks against Ryan. And now he's gone. And I'm here, singing Rise, Rapture, Rise. Scared to death they're gonna come for me.
Eric, and honestly, I kind of hate zombies anymore. The only reason I play any game that has zombies is because it has a survival aspect to it, and I like building. But I'm just so fucking bored with zombies. I kind of stopped, like, I played DayZ a lot, which I guess you would consider one of those, right? Like, it kind of started out that way. It was like open world survival, gather shit, and kill zombies, but it kind of more became like hunt other players simulator. But I feel like zombies are just a cheap excuse not to come up with a bad guy that's interesting. Like I played, oh god, what was it called? Left 4 Dead? I liked Left 4 Dead. I stopped playing, I beat the first one, and I never beat the second one. I stopped playing on a certain level, and I can't remember which level it was, but it was so fucking impossible to beat. I think it was like the airplane in a swamp. It was like a crashed airplane in a swamp. I just got so mad I couldn't do it anymore. I was like, it's not fun enough to do this! Being tortured.
Outstanding, sport. You're proving to be quite a windfall.
You're welcome.
Now just open the train
Now
tunnel
suck
from the
my
security
titty.
booth there, and I'll come out and jump on.
He chose to change size multiple times. I don't recall the reason. My mom knows the whole story. I think it had to do with siblings changing size. I mean, back then it was a matter of like survival. I'm sure. The underwater city looks really cool. And super creepy. If a big whale swam by, I think I'd pee my pants. But Call of Duty, is it Call of Duty? Right, that's what COD. Is a game with the waves set on a map with specific goals. What are the goals? Is it like with the maps? Like, is it kind of like Destiny kind of things? Like weekly kind of shits? Oh shit. Did I fuck up? Am I stuck forever? Is this... Oh.
I like to look a man in the eye when I give him my word. You and me, kid. We're going places.
You got a weird butt on you.
I had thought you some golem of Sinclair's, brought here to hold Rapture's
Shit.
arms while he rifles through her pockets. But no, you are aware of your plight. Who, I wonder, would be so cruel to force a mirror on a man with no face?
Lamb was waiting for us. Come out shooting and start the train.
Shoot! I'm shooting! Bitch. Give me your belongings. Warning, you're about to leave this level. Make sure you've done everything you want here before proceeding past this point. I would like to kill these people first. Hello. Light the ground on fire. Thank you so much. Toasty roasty, alamosty. Loot that body. Yeah, the zombies were literally just there to force people into weak positions against other players. I thought, like, when they first originally made the game, I thought maybe the zombies were supposed to have a point other than that, and we kind of made the game People Hunter, but I don't know. I couldn't. It's been a while. I liked that game. DayZ was fun. The only game I've rage quit is Dark Souls. Oh, dude. Understandable. Was challenged to get through the main story without using summons or NPCs. I did it. Whoa. Without... No. I was just going to say I literally wouldn't have been able to play those games if it wasn't for summons. But with one panic rage quit, oh, dude, I would have freaked out. I still bitch about this sometimes. I can't remember which Dark Souls it was. It wasn't the first one. It's either the second or third. I spent almost 6 hours just trying to beat the tutorial boss. I still did it, but I'm never going to get those hours of my life back. Ever. Well, like, you need to do a certain thing in order to clear the map. Like, you have to fix X amount of things, put them somewhere while waves and waves of harder zombies appear while you upgrade yourself and your weapons. Oh, no, that's totally cool. So it's like survival kind of goals. It's the survival part that's dope, and then the, like, the overhanging pressure of, this wave of bad guys is coming makes me, like, get that adrenaline push to, like, build and craft and shit like that. No, I totally... Yeah. I'm not even kidding you. I was just sent a code for Skur Ritual today. Skur, is that how you say it? It looks dope. Is it fun? Because I can play it. I just need to go accept the code. Literally, it's in my email. Name of the new season announced yesterday for Destiny Season of the Wish, bringing it back around to the Dreaming City. Oh, yay! I actually really like Dreaming City. It's one of the best areas, oh my god, to farm. Oh my god, what's that? I don't like that. Dude, fuck yes. Hold on, I'm just gonna make a note to remind myself, because I looked at it, so my email's read. But it looks really cool, and I'm glad you said something, because I did want to try it out. It looked really nice. Through Hollow Knight, oh my god, did you beat it? I've been stuck on the same, like, I just don't know what to do next in Hollow Knight for, like, almost a year. I haven't played it in almost a year, because I've just been stuck. And lately, I've been thinking about restarting it, because I think maybe I fucked up, or I don't know. Like, I think I have almost the entire map revealed, but Jesus fuck am I stuck. Jesus fuck am I stuck. What a good game, though. Skur Ritual, that's what it's called. Thank you. Riven's in the cover art, no shit. Played through the first night, took 27 waves of zombie. Dude, fuck yeah. What are the zombies like? Like, what kind of zombies?
Lamb's trying to box us in, kid. This is a goddamn citywide lockdown.
Where'd that big
To keep
fucker
the
go?
train moving, you need the security override key from the local governor, Grace Holloway.
Governor.
She kicked me out of my own hotel down here, the Sinclair Deluxe.
What a
Find
whore.
her and get that key.
He switched in sides between Indians and the British because he'd be serving one and then kill and torture certain people he cared about to become a traitor. It was shit like that. Yep. That I kind of assumed that. Yeah, he did good things too, acting as an interpreter between Indian tribes and English, negotiating peace treaties. Nice. Pantheon and Path of Pain. Yeah, I don't think I got either of those either. It's been so long since I played, I can't honestly remember how far I got. But I felt like I was just going in circles. Like massive circles, and I even was looking at tutorials, and I just couldn't figure out what I had done last to do it or something like that. It was dumb. Mine! Have a good one, Seatown. Don't forget to wash your hands. I think I beat maybe 2 dream bosses, but I feel like most of the dream bosses that were like revealed to me, by the time they were revealed to me, they were so hard. Like I didn't even have abilities that I needed to beat them, I felt like. You know what I mean? Like I was just diving in the deep end way too hard. Okay, I got a hack. Shit. I'll never press the first one. I get too nervous. Result of a successful hack. Secured door is now unlocked. You don't fucking say. Oh. Oh, no. Poor buddy. Went down for the team. Creepy water is creepy. No, it is neat. Don, I paid for Ancestor.com and did all that shit because I think that stuff's interesting. It kind of, like, the genetic, like the biological genetics, I'm not so much interested in, but I do like to see just the stories of people that, had they not done everything exactly the way they did it, I wouldn't be here today, and it's kind of weird to think about. You know? I have a lot of female ancestors that were highly involved in, like, the suffragette movement and getting the right to vote for women, and that's, like, something I like to be proud of. I didn't do it, but it's people that were my direct lineage that, like, fought so I could fight, you know? That stuff's cool. I don't know. I'm not gonna get too weird about it. It's cool, though. My gene bank. I don't think I have anything else, actually. I don't have any use for you yet. Thank you so much. Ooh. Feeling low? Need cash? Donate blood. Oh. So, that's happening. $100%? Dude, fuck yeah. You're like me in Hades. Hades, I've all but 100%ed. Like, I went through I've fucking heart. Obsession doesn't quite cover it. Do I kill them? I kind of wanna. Why am I crouched? Get up. Bye-bye. What the fuck? Dude, me too. Hades is one of the few games that, like, rivals my MMO hours. Like, I don't even know. Do I have 1,000? I might have close to 1,000 hours in Hades. I don't know. I haven't looked in a while, but what a perfect game, right? Fucking Hades, dude. I still think it's a perfect game. I still play it regularly. Like, it's so good.
Still appreciate it.
Sorry about your luck, bro. But I'ma loot that body. Oh. Lamb is watching. She is our salvation. Mago is upon us? Imago? What the fuck is that? It's such a fucking good game. And I feel like every time I talk about it, half of my chat will be like, God damn it, now I have to go play Hades because they're all addicted to. But I don't feel bad. It's so good and it's fun. One of my very favorite, best friends in the entire world actually was hired to play, to narrate and voice Hecate in Hades 2 coming out. And when she messaged me that, she was like, by the way, this is a secret. She got to announce it, so don't worry. I'm not breaking any rules, but holy shit. I've never been more proud and more sexually aroused and excited for a friend of mine ever in my life. Just so fucking stoked for her.
You monster.
Because I knew I was going
You
to play the fuck out of it
stole her
anyways.
from me.
You know?
Twisted that baby girl into...
I wish it still played while I was in this. I don't mean to cut off that. Jesus fuck on a fuck.
What things so sick it can't even die. And now you come swanning into my neighborhood looking for me.
Look at that foot.
Wrong turn, Tin Daddy. When we hang you from a street light and you choking out your last, I want you to remember my face.
I think we're on the same team, bitch. What? All these dead big daddies make me very, very, very nervous. Erican, when am I not? Let's be real. Not a door. Hello, bitch. Hello, bitch. Oh, how many little girls? Oh, we gotta take them. We gotta kill them. I'm so sorry. I don't want to do this. Also, yes, I do. Where is she? Is she here? Is she out? Yep. Fuck. Do I have any hack tool? You. Oh, come on. You go to timeout? I should just kill him. Bald V! Thank you so much for subbing the class, keeping the class alive, giving a fucking ace swings. I appreciate you. That's a long time. I want that. Oh shit, can I? No, I probably can't. Can I? Wasted? Is it a waste? Is it a waste? Yay! Not a waste! Did the money just fly out at me? Yes! What are you? Mine? Bandages! Bandages, bandages. Wasn't that a fucking song? I'm not making that up. I think that was a song. Heavy rivet. Uh-oh. Sorry. Fuckball. Sorry, I need your little girl. We need your daughter, Chuck. What is that from? Beetlejuice? Beetlejuice. Why won't you die? You're too tough for me, bro! Fucking Christ on a cracker. You! Can I rescue your ass? Aw, I forgot I had to adopt him! I missed the no-nos. No. Is it creepier now? It's creepier, right? Jesus Christ. I should do that for a Halloween look. Yeah. Oh, there's a thing I need a thing. Where are you? I want to hack that security thing that looked at me wrong. Where are you? Nope, that's not it. Where is it? Wasn't there one? I'm not crazy. There's gotta be. I hear it. Where are you, mother? Oh.
Let's dance with them, Daddy.
What?
See? Adam is near.
Let's dance with them, Daddy. I'm good. Where does she want me to go?
Come on, Daddy. It's close.
Is it? Was it? Oh, it's literally right there. Okay. Hold on. I wanted to save before we do this. My nose is tiny. My voice is really nasal. You know, I've wondered that because I kind of have like I have a wide nose, but it's kind of a little pig nose. I've sometimes wondered, like, do I not have enough room? Did I get something wrong with it? But I think my nose is normal for my face. It doesn't. I don't think it's super small. Like, I've seen noses that collapse due to cocaine overuse. My nose does not look like that. Okay, we gotta plant some shit for them. For the shit. Shit for the shit. Thanks, Taggart. I appreciate it. I've always been a little bit jealous, and I know this sounds stupid to anyone who has a feature like this, and I know, I get it, grass is always greener, but people that have, like, a really strong feature of their face, like a really outstanding nose, or, like, really prominent cheekbones, or something like that, I've always been jealous of it, because or, like, really big eyes, or something like that, like a defining feature is so attractive to me. It really gives character to a face, and I feel like I have a very, like, oval face, nothing, like, very well-formed, it's pretty average. I like a face that has, like, something interesting, I don't know. Yay, Rod! Fuck yes, oh, I'm excited for you. They told me it was 3 months. They said, like, I had to have, well, so, Donna, it might not have been the same surgery. The way they described it to me was they were going to go in, do that scraping, like, scrape the bone and the sinuses or whatever, flush my sinuses out, and then also fix my deviated septum, which I was born with, I guess. And then I'd have to have those 2 splints up there for a week or something like that, and then basically it was 3 months off because what I do for a living was too physically extraneous for the healing, and I couldn't talk or breathe, and my job was literally, like, talking and breathing, you know. I guess that was a lot of it. It was a very, like, creepy thing. I don't know. I'm kind of, and the fact that there's, like, such a low success rate, you know. I want to hack that bitch. That's what I want to do. Boom. Mine. That will help a little bit. I might still die, but that'll help a little bit. Put wood there. Did I loot that body? Yeah, I did. Dude, big, you know, I always knew I had a thing for big noses, but my mom actually commented on it, on my last relationship, when I got in my last relationship and, like, showed her a picture of my ex. She was like, you date a lot of people with very big noses. And I'm like, why are you like this? Yeah, they're cool. Big noses are cool. But grass is always greener, right? Thick-haired people want thin hair, curly, straight, etc., etc. We're all very basic in that way. I'm just going to use... Oh, I used them all. Okay, that was my plan. Sinus issues for a while, and it might be because my dog smashed my face with his head. Oh! Oh my god, did he break your nose? I can hypnotize anyone with my eyes? Fuck yeah. Always reassuring when someone responsible for helping you talk and breathe cannot talk or breathe. Exactly. Like, not to mention sniffing and draining nose. Like, what if I just got a bloody nose while I was over someone's head, intubating them, and just, like, blood started pouring out of my nose? Because my blood pressure was too high or something. Like, that literally could have happened. I'm sure it was something to do with that. But, like, wow. I can imagine that'd be fucked up. Okay, I planted all my rivets. Hold on. We're gathering with this bitch. Man, I am low. Do I have any money? Did I loot you? Shit. It sounds so bad. That helps a little bit. This is gonna be rough. It'll be fine. Denver, definitely. Yes. I think it was a couple months when I had 2 scraping But I was a teenager in high school for those two, so I was okay. But oh yeah, going back to school, yeah, they removed the packing, but it did hurt for a few months after. I imagine. Eyes are always such a good feature. I mean, people like Zoe Deschanel, or who were we talking about earlier? That guy, Cillian Murphy. Did I do it? Did I remember his name? He has stunning eyes. Like, some people just have like hauntingly beautiful eyes.
Family, that monster has taken another of our babies for his own.
He's gonna try to touch her.
Daddy is hollow like a jail cell that needs filling, and he will never let her go unless you hunt him.
Dude, Luna, that sounds fantastic. I love those fucking gun things. You had nothing. You're pointless. Later, Gator. A lot are gonna come out of that door, huh? The fuck? At least I can gather my rivets back. That'll be nice. Bitch. She's drinking it. Ew. Every time. Are you done? Are you done?
He's nicer than other
Oh. Dude, you're right. And I keep forgetting that this game takes place quite a bit after the first game. So, like, that's why all the splicers now look like that. Oh my god, they just get more and more haunting. They all kind of look, more developed. I don't know how to put that. They look voiced-aware. Jackie, how are you, love? I hope you're doing wonderfully. I'm just regathering all this shit I put out for no reason. They all came out from one hole. You know, I learned something about gray eyes recently. I always, I like unlicensed and shit like that. I put my eyes are gray because they're kind of just gray. I don't know what else to say. They're really. I always thought my eyes were really boring, but I learned recently the gray eyes are actually one of the most complex like eye colors in terms of like the actual structure inside your iris. And the reason they are gray and don't appear to be a color is because they actually, it's similar to like white. They reflect all color, and that's why they tend to look like really bright, I guess. I don't know. It was really interesting. Made you feel less shitty about not having like cool eyes. You know what I mean. Allegedly, I think it was like Elizabeth Taylor. I think she allegedly had purple eyes. Wait, where's the next shit?
This way.
Yeah, I knew it was gonna be still in here. Fuck. Show me with your little spirit trail. Oh, here we go. Jesus, okay. Lamb, MD. Do no wrong, bitch. Hello. Shit. Seaman Trail, come back. Violet, yep. What the fuck are you? Yes, yes, yes. Who the fuck is that? Shit. Come back, motherfucker. Are you gonna heal, though? Because that's... Nope, still on fire. Having a good time. Shit. The ball. Yay, murder! What the fuck? Oh, son. Is that a... You know what? We're not even gonna tear that one apart. There's the atom. Yeah, rip. Rest in peace, Parentis Mill.